All right. Hello, I am Coach Brianna from CrossFit Glen Burnie. We are here to discuss the three things that are slowing your progress in the gym and the one thing that you can do to overcome them. Our nutrition program is backed by Healthy Steps Nutrition. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated. This is why we focus on a habit based approach to help you reach your goals one step at a time. Do you ever feel like you're not making progress in the gym? We've all been there. A month or so has gone by, and we feel like we're not gaining any ground or seeing any real improvements. Today, we're going to talk about why this may be happening and what you can do to improve it, so you don't find yourself feeling stagnant again. This nutrition program has helped over 40,000 people around the world take control of their health. We just finished up a challenge in October, and we saw some real success with members gaining healthy habits and focusing on stress management, sleep, and having balanced nutrition as well as exercise. A lot of times we know that people are not able to reach their goals for many reasons, but the main reason is lack of consistency in and outside the gym. Inconsistency can originate from common barriers that many of us face. We live in a very fast paced lifestyle, and it makes it feel nearly impossible to stay consistent with all the things we know we should be doing. In order to do this, we need to address the three things that might be slowing our progress. Those three things are lack of sleep, lack of sufficient energy intake, and lack of consistency. Well, now that we know what the three things are, what can we do to overcome them? Let's take a look at the first one, which is lack of sleep. Everyone's least favorite topic, it seems like. But the first thing that might be slowing your progress in the gym is lack of sleep. When we talk about sleep, we talk about cortisol a lot. Did you know that it's recommended that healthy adults need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night? How many hours of sleep do you get per night? I swear I've had so many clients tell me I only need 4 hours of sleep. But what you might not realize is that lack of sleep will affect your ability to handle stress, food cravings, exercise, and recovery. When you don't sleep, your cortisol level is elevated. Leptin, which tells your brain you are full, is decreased. And ghrelin, the hormone that makes you hungry, is increased. So you are more stressed, less satisfied, and more hungry. You may be wondering, but how does this directly affect my progress in the gym? That's a great question. If we are not consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, we will not recover as well. As you fall deeper asleep, blood flow begins to increase, which expedites the process of moving oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. This helps you repair and recover your muscles, as well as regenerate your cells, which will allow your muscles to recover and get stronger over time. Additionally, sleep is going to help you prevent injury and maintain your energy levels throughout the day. It is said that deep sleep is linked to the release of growth hormones, and this is important because growth hormones stimulate muscle growth and repair, as well as help burn fat. It's also known that by getting adequate sleep, we can reduce cortisol levels. Remember, cortisol is a stress hormone that can affect metabolism, recovery, as well as inflammation. So you're seeing that sleep may be a barrier. What should you do? Let's discuss some things that can help with lack of sleep. I have three tips for you. The first one is to set a sleep-wake cycle. Having a set schedule as part of your day gets your brain and body in the routine of sleeping for the amount of time your body needs. A couple of tips for setting a sleep schedule include having a set wake-up time, whether it's the weekday or the weekend. We should also make sleep a priority. While it might be tempting to skip sleep to work, study, socialize, or exercise, it's vital to treat sleep as a priority. It is such a priority that a lot of us overlook. Consider adjusting your sleep schedule gradually. If you're only sleeping 4 to 5 hours at night, don't shoot for 9 hours right off the bat, right? We want to just shift it maybe 30 minutes, an hour, maybe even 2 hours at a time. Lastly, stay mindful of naps throughout the day. Try to keep naps relatively short and limit so that you're having more energy throughout the day and able to sleep better at night. 2 more tips when working on your sleep. Optimize your bedroom. In order to fall asleep more quickly, you want your bedroom to feel calm and free of disruptions. This may look like having a comfortable mattress and pillow for maximum comfort, using bedding that matches your needs and preferences, setting a cool yet comfortable temperature if you are a fan sleeper like me. Block out light by using heavy curtains or an eye mask. Drown out noise. You can use a white noise machine, earplugs, or a fan. Or even try calming scents such as lavender, which promotes relaxation. You can spray the essential oils on your pillow or just around your room. Lastly, fix your sleep routine hygiene. How you prepare for bed can determine how easily you'll be able to fall asleep. Stay consistent with your routine by following the same steps each night and set aside 30 minutes for winding down. This one is one of my favorite ones to work on. If you take the time to find an activity that relaxes you, and this is different for everyone, it may look like reading before bed, drinking decaffeinated hot tea, listening to quiet, soft music, or enjoying some light stretching. Anything that's going to help relax you, bring those cortisol levels down, and get you ready for bed. It is important to unplug from electronics at this time and utilize some methods for relaxation like meditation, journaling, reading, or stretching. All right, the second thing that might be holding back your progress is not eating enough, which sounds backwards, right? We think if we want more energy, want to be leaner and stronger, if we eat less, we're going to weigh less, but that's not always the case. I had a client come in about 6 months ago, and she had been set at about 1,200 calories a day. And we talked about that, and I said, I just don't think you're eating enough. And she had been at this plateau where she was not losing weight. She wasn't really gaining, but she wasn't losing. Her muscle mass wasn't moving. And we talked about eating more whole foods and actually bumped her calories up 300 to 400 calories. And she started seeing results pretty quickly. So that's awesome. Not eating enough throughout the day decreases your energy levels as well as reduces your recovery time. If you are consistently eating fewer calories than needed, your body's going to start to break down muscle to use for fuel. Over time, not eating enough can mess with our metabolism and make it harder for us to lose weight as well. Back to what we said earlier about recovery and sleep. If nutrients move through our body for recovery during sleep, what happens when there's a lack of nutrients there? Our body will not fully recover. If we are under eating, we are more likely not taking in enough protein for muscle protein synthesis. Protein is the building block of muscle, and protein is made up of amino acids that help grow, maintain, and repair different cell tissues in the body, like muscles. So if we're not getting enough, our muscles will not grow stronger. This stops us from making any progress despite hard efforts in the gym. In addition, protein intake, cutting calories too low can reduce our carbohydrate intake, and that can create other complications in our body. First off, carbohydrates are our main source of fuel, our main source of energy for the body. If we cut them too low, then we're not going to have enough energy to complete our workouts. Did you know that our brain also needs carbohydrates for energy to function and to get a good night's sleep? Carbohydrates spare our protein and muscle tissue, allowing us to see those gains in the gym. So you might be wondering, how do I start fueling properly to reach my goal? The first solution is to plan your meals. Doing this can help you from skipping meals or eating foods that don't support your goals in the gym. There are many different ways to prepare meals ahead of time that will make nutrition more convenient and less of a barrier when it comes to getting serious about your goals. For example, making overnight oats can help combat an early morning, or making a crock pot of the HSN pulled chicken paired with rice and veggies for lunch or dinner can help you save time later in the evening. Normal meals and snacks should contain a balance of protein, carbohydrates, and fat. The third thing that might be holding you back from your progress is lack of consistency. Another big barrier slowing your progress in the gym is this consistency. Let's dive into the more common barriers and how we can overcome them. A common barrier to consistency in the gym is motivation. First off, we should set goals. Now, we just entered the new year, and a lot of people are talking about goals and getting excited, and I love to see that. Without goals, we wouldn't be able to see progress or really know what we need to do in order to get there. Setting goals is going to help you with motivation and keep you going even on your hardest days. Motivation is also known to follow action. By this, I mean, once you start working out, you'll have a greater drive to keep going. In other words, success that breeds motivation. Many times, our identified barriers are really just excuses. With the help of goal setting and commitment, you'll be able to overcome your barriers, and excuses will find a way to make progress in the gym. Let's do this together. We're going to take a look here at building consistency. A good way to combat this issue is to find a community. So, one study found that 95% of people that started a fitness program with friends completed the program, compared to only 76% completion rate for those who tackled the program alone. Another study confirmed that working out with a partner significantly increased the time that they spent exercising overall. This is a huge key to success for most clients. And you're going to see people in the gym. We had Bring a Friend Week, and I know that you have your best gym buddy. So that's always a wonderful thing to have to just keep you going. Another common barrier that people face is time. Unfortunately, I think we can all relate to that there's only 24 hours in the day. Wouldn't it be nice if we had more? Between the long list of things to do, it can be difficult to find time to work out. So, in addition to finding our tribe, we should also set realistic goals for ourselves and know what we can handle and when we can handle this. So, what is it you should do to speed up your progress in the gym? What is the one thing you can do? Well, let's get into the one thing you can do to start seeing more progress is to find someone who can help you build a plan while keeping you accountable and feeling supported. Accountability is key here. I want to help you reach your goals by building a realistic plan step by step, incorporating a habit-based approach to help you find long-term success. Remember, when you have more support and consistency, you are more likely to find success. We will dive into the areas of holistic focus, including sleep and meal planning, so you can get the most out of your workouts. I want to walk you through the 3 HSN principles just to help you reach your goals and get to know the program. So, number one is adding more whole foods into your diet. Start by choosing whole food options and less processed foods packed with sodium, fat, and sugar. A simple way to start this is by reshaping your plate using the plate method. This is where we have a plate of half non-starchy veggies, a quarter lean protein, a quarter starch, and being mindful of healthy fats. Number two is to focus on balance. And when I say balance, I mean a balance of macronutrients. You need to have a balance of carbs, protein, and fats with your meals. This is going to help regulate your blood sugar and maintain energy throughout the day, making you feel fuller longer. The third principle is limiting the amount of added sugar you can consume daily. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar for women, of added sugar, and 9 teaspoons for men. I just looked it up before recording this, and a venti caramel frappuccino at Starbucks. Take a moment just to think about how much sugar might be in that. It is 17 grams of sugar in a drink. So it's not surprising. I mean, sugar is super addicting and it's hidden in a lot of food products that you'll find in drinks and in packages. At CrossFit Glen Burnie, we offer 2 nutrition memberships. Both focus on a habit based approach to create an individualized plan that's just for you. We'll work together utilizing many tools and resources to build your nutrition foundation and create a sustainable plan. Along with our tools and resources, we know how important support and accountability are when it comes to our long term goals, which is why we will be there to help guide you and tweak the plan every step of the way as needed. I'm very excited to announce that we are launching a brand new performance nutrition challenge in February. We have a limited number of spots, and you will get to work with a coach to discuss your goals at the beginning and end, and have group support throughout the challenge to help keep you accountable. This challenge will be 6 weeks long, and there will be weekly sponsors offering up prizes for the weeks. I do have a list of some of our sponsors here. We have Jimmy's Famous Meals. We have General Beauty, Honey Grow, of course, CrossFit Glen Burnie, Alpha Project, Stretch Lab, and Noble. We'll be hearing more about these on the membership appreciation event. I would love to see you out there. It is on February 10th. There's also going to be a tasting from Jimmy's Famous Meals there, and we'll get you excited about the challenge and get you scheduled for your pre-challenge meeting. For the challenge, there is a cost of $199 for the 6 week challenge. With that, you're going to get a copy of our new e-cookbook. You're going to get your pre-challenge meeting. We're also going to have a midpoint meal prep meeting where you're going to meal prep in 5 different meals, bring them in, and you're going to leave with 5 different meals. There's going to be community engagement, accountability calls, and you're going to see some amazing results as well as have some fun and see some improvement in the gym. You can scan this QR code to get registered or sign up with the sign up sheet at the gym. If you have any questions, please reach out. We do have an amazing referral bonus right now. If you sign up a non-member for the challenge, you get $75 off of the challenge yourself, as well as your friend gets $75 off. If you are a current nutrition client, you will be getting $75 off your next month of coaching when your friend may get $75 off the challenge. Thank you for joining me today and have an amazing rest of your day.